April has bailed me out of jail and I've decided from now on to keep my head down and out of trouble. But whilst looking for Ambrose's fortune in the woods, Jebb takes pot shots at me, so I have a change of heart and help Sandy pull her story together to get published. Finally, when heading home that night, I overhear Jebb and the sheriff arguing.
I own this town, and I own you too.
Good morning everyone, FarmSim guy here, hope you're all doing well. We're back here on Elk Mountain and we are heading to OK Used to pick up the truck. It is ready, he has done a power of work on it. Jim gave me a bell the other day and said it's ready to go, so we're about to head over and pick it up. This is quite a special moment. It's been a while since I've been reunited with this truck, so looking forward to driving it again, and let's hope it brings me as much luck as it did when we had it on Bull's Gap. So he did say a few kind of things that worried me slightly though. He said that he was broken into the other night and somebody had tampered with the brakes. He said it was kind of took him a while to work out what they'd done and fix it, but he said he's glad he spotted it because it would have not ended well if he hadn't fixed it. So there she is, look at that. So he said I can just take her away, everything's sorted. He said he added some new tyres, the ones that were on it were completely shot. So these are different tyres to the tyres it had when it was on Bull's Gap. A little bit more off-roady. Said he'll give me a bit more grip if I take it off-road, so I guess there's nothing more to do than to fire her up, see how she goes. Definitely as noisy as she used to be anyway, and as slow to start. Oh, I thought it was going to stall then. Right. Let's head back to the yard. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of logging. I've got some trees around the back of the lake. We'll clear a bit more ground, hopefully can turn it into usable ground. But oh, this feels good. This feels really good. Right, we'll see you back at the yard. Okay, so here we are back at the yard. I am going to park this up for a little bit and we'll just walk around the edge of the lake, I think. Try and work out what's going on with the trees over there, seeing what is available for us to cut down. I don't want to do any damage, so I'm not going to cut swathes of trees out, but it might be quite nice to have a little bit more, maybe even a bit more land. We could maybe even fit a third small field in there, possibly. So we'll check that out and have a look. Okay, so here we are on the edge of the field. There's a few younger pines here, but then it kind of goes quite deep. There's a lot more flat ground here than I first thought, so there's definitely an opportunity to maybe open up this little bit of land here, get ourselves a third field. I thought the bank of the lake may stop us, but this feels manageable, right? Maybe possibly right up to, I would say, somewhere about here. So there's quite a lot of wood there. So we'll maybe have a chat to the local sawmill, see what the prices are like at the moment, and then we'll take things from there. What's that over there? You guys see that in the lake? What's that in the water? Gonna head a little bit closer and inspect what that is. As you can see the bank gets a bit steeper here, so we couldn't really farm this very easily. So there is definitely a limit to how far around we can go. There's people down by the edge of the lake, and that's Jebb's truck. What's he doing? Don't want to get caught. He's tried to catch me enough times recently. Is he dumping oil? Is he dumping oil barrels in the lake? What is he doing to me? Guarantee he's going to blame that on me. Right. I've seen enough. I'm going to take a quick picture as evidence, and I'm getting out of here. Just watch him drive off. I can't believe he's done that. Look over there, those oil barrels. And he had the nerve to put a video out this week. Look, watch this.
We tried to stop him, but this is going to be one of the biggest environmental disasters in Wyoming in history. Look at what he has done to the lake. What comes out has to be replaced, and that oil derrick is dragging the lake level down as quickly as he sucks the oil out. This lake has only just recovered from what Ambrose did to it, and now his nephew has come in and undone all the hard work that had been put in. Do you think he would have listened if we'd been honest with him?
My oil work is nothing to do with the quality of this lake, but I tell you what, those barrels over there tell you a different story, don't they? The guy is at it, and he's got me as public enemy number one. Anyway, we're going to do some logging to try and make some more money. And do you know what? I know I've only got 30 grand in the bank, but I'm going to pay that 15 that I owe Jebb. I'm going to clear my debts, much as I disagree with it. I don't want him to have any kind of reason or excuse to take advantage anymore. So let's cut some trees down, try and make a bit more money. Let's see if we can recover the money we're about to waste on paying Jebb off. But then at least we're free. Right, there we go. We've just treated ourselves to a chainsaw, so let's cut some trees down. Oh, I love that sound. It's been a while. We did quite a bit of logging on Bull's Gap, but it's been a while since we've done any here. So we've got to strip the branches off, like so. Try not to cut the trunk too much. Right, can we pick these up? Well, we can pick that one up. I guess the size quite well as well, eh? Now that one's too big. As is that one, so we're going to have to cut them again. They're still too big. They are heavy, heavy logs. Okay, this causes us a slight issue then. So we're going to have to be a little bit creative about the sizes as they get bigger. I'm going to have to trim them down a little bit more. Unfortunately, that will have an impact on the money we can get for them slightly, but we can only do what we can do at the moment. Hopefully later on, when we've got a little bit more money, we can invest in a bit more kit. But we should be able to get quite a few logs on here, so we'll push on. Try and get this stacked up, and then we will return. Geez, oh, this tree is huge. Actually, I'm going to keep some of these logs here. I'm chopping them short. We'll need to go maybe borrow Daryl's truck again, because they're just going to fall off the side of our truck. So we'll cut these down, hopefully when we get a little bit higher up. So let's do a test here, which is a slightly bigger one. So there you go, we can pick that up. My concern now is we're running out of space on here. A lot of dead space at the back here, but we can only put on what we can put on, right? So let's just chop another one or two. And like I said, the rest we'll come and get with Daryl's truck another time. Oh, I'm having flashbacks to another series 12 months ago. So nice to have this truck back. So, we'll head our way down to the sawmill. That's Jebb's place. It doesn't look like he's there at the moment, but once we've been to the sawmill, I'm going to head off and get Daryl's truck, and then maybe stop at Jebb's on the way back and just pay that money off. Even if he's not there, I can just drop it into the reception or under the door or something. I don't know. So here we go. We'll just roll over the sell point here. We'll undo them. Oh, we're chatting to the sawmill owner now. He just says I need to hit this button here. And there we go. $4,600. Not bad, actually. I'll take that. Let's go and get Daryl's truck. Let's get the rest of the wood sorted. Clearly we're not going to make much more from those stumps. Maybe another 1,500 bucks, but to be honest, at the moment everything counts, right? Once we can get some longer logs lifted into there, the better. Now, Daryl told me he was at the strip mall down here, so there is his truck now. So we'll maybe just do a little swap here. Hey buddy, how's it going? Hey FSG, it's going well, how are you? If I'm being honest, Daryl, I'm, yeah, feeling pretty stressed out. I overheard Jebb and the sheriff. I stopped by their place the other night. I shouldn't have been there, but I kind of had a listen. And he was threatening the sheriff. I think the sheriff's kind of in too deep and doesn't know how to get out. He threatened that April may have an accident. And I didn't really want to tell you because I didn't want to get you stressed out, but... or do anything that you regret. But you should know. I swear to God, that guy is out of control. We need to stop him. We've got to stop him. Speaking of that, have you seen the paper today? No? What's in the paper? No, a Sandy story run. It sure has. You watch. All hell is going to break loose now. I'll be honest, I'm slightly worried. I wouldn't put it past Jebb to do something pretty serious. Is Sandy okay? Yeah, she's a bit of a badass. She'll be fine. Anyway, you expect me to drive this piece of junk? Won't have a bad word said against her. No, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if I could borrow your truck for a couple of hours, that'd be awesome. All yours, buddy. I'll see you soon. Awesome. Thanks, Daryl. I'll see you later. Right, let's get these logs loaded up into here. Let's go and pay our debts. And then we're out of here. I really hope it doesn't get to this. But Daryl's popped this in the back of the truck. He said, basically, for my own safety. So, who am I to argue? Right. Let's throw this 15,000 bucks under Jebb's door and be done with it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Well, I do. But I don't agree with that. Right, here we go. Let's just leave this here. I've officially paid my debts. I am done. Well, let's just go back and... what is going on? They didn't look like local law enforcement. Keeping out of the way. I am not getting involved in that, although I've got a funny feeling that is definitely something to do with me somewhere. We'll worry about it later on. We're just a simple farmer doing a little bit of logging. Alright, let's go and get the rest of that wood. Right, let's get these loaded up. and back over to the sawmill. The other thing I think it's worth doing is checking how much oil is there. I haven't checked it today yet, so I'm kind of hoping there might be enough for us to run down to the oil sell point. Or in fact, Clint did tell me the other day now that the refinery is open, which is next door, which turns it into, I believe, diesel and propane, and I think there's a premium for those as well, so I should probably look into that. I think the more money we can make, the better. These aren't all going to fit in here, are we? We're starting to think we need a trailer. We are going to make a quick stop here before we head to the sawmill and just see how much oil is in this tank. 7,255 litres. That is enough to definitely head over. So we'll let that fill up and we'll take that to the refinery as soon as we're back with the logs. Right, back we are here at the sawmill. Let's just leave those there. Get the straps off. And just head over here and hit the button. And we will sell. Like I said, I don't think this will add up to much. 1,500, not bad. Now you see with Jebb throwing those oil barrels into the lake, I'm also worried that he's going to be snooping around where the oil pump is, maybe trying to sabotage that, switch it off or something like that. So I'm going to get myself some CCTV installed with this little bit of money I've just made, just to protect myself again. I think I have to, at every opportunity, build up a body of evidence. So for now, we'll spend a bit of money on that. Hopefully it'll deter him from doing anything too naughty. Now I could sell this as oil if we wanted a quick return, but actually I think there's more worth in maybe turning into propane and diesel, so we'll see you over there. So just here is the oil sell point. Now beyond us there is the refinery, so let's have a look at the prices. So there we go, the crude oil refinery, $1,265 per 1,000 litres compared to crude oil at 1,500. So not much in it. It all depends on the propane, and there is no propane selling point. So for me, I don't think it's worth it at the moment. I think later on, if we can maybe set ourselves up with one of the fuel stations in town, we might be able to make a bit more money, but splitting the product there doesn't look like it's going to be too lucrative, so we'll just sell it as crude oil for now. But something to bear in mind for the future for sure. Wow, nearly $12,000. This oil gig is a worthwhile exercise. Right, let's head back to the yard with this and think about what we're going to do next. Now, the dream really is to expand the farm. But really, I've got $33,000. I ain't buying any land here with that at the moment. What I really need is to try and find that fortune of Uncle Ambrose's that's apparently somewhere around this area. I need to find some more clues at the house. So let's head back there, see what we can find. Okay, here we go. Back to the cabin. Let's have a good look around and see what we can find. So I've been turning this place upside down for the last 2 hours. I can't find anything. The only thing I have found though is this. Look at these 8 numbers. What do these mean, did you think? 18693846. I can't for the life of me think what they could possibly be, but I'm going to rack my brains and I'll maybe ask around a bit. Anyway, we can't spend the whole day doing this. We have got some work to do. There is some quite nice contracts on the go at the moment, so we're going to head back into town and sort ourselves out with a couple of contracts to keep us in the money. So I'm walking along to OK Used and look. Those 3 cars, the feds, are in Town Hall. What is going on there? That intrigues me a lot. But I'm staying out of it, I'm staying out of it. Let's get the bike. And let's go and do some work. There's actually a couple of nice little contracts here. This little fertilising one on field 6, which isn't a big field, would be good. And we have some solid fertiliser left, so I'm going to accept that contract without borrowing the items. Now the other one that's interesting is field 7 ploughing. You do lose 1,700 bucks. But I am going to borrow that equipment, I think, for sure. So let's accept that contract, and the equipment will be delivered to the field. So we'll head over and we'll get it now. Oh, this looks like some nice equipment. I'm sure beats our small stuff. Right, let's get everything hooked up and running, and we will see you shortly. Well folks, there we go, field done. That is a nice little payday, or big payday, should we say. So the farmer said he's happy for me to just park the tractor up here. Now we have got the second contract with the fertiliser in field 6. What we'll do, we'll just quickly grab this contract now, collect our monies. There it is, ploughing. $9,600, happy with that. Pushed up to $44,599 in the bank, not bad at all. Right, let's jump on the bike, head back to the farm, pick up the John Deere. Hey, Sandy, how's it going?
Hey FSG, you better come to the town hall.
Why, what's up?
Well, let's just say my story in the paper has raised a lot of eyebrows. So much so that the feds are here and they're looking into some of the accusations we've levelled against Jebb.
Okay, why do I need to be there?
Well, they've just finished interviewing Jebb for the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. He just left in a massive rage. He was screaming your name, saying that you've got it coming to you, and you've been nothing but a thorn in his side since you arrived here, and that you're the real criminal. So now they want to speak to you.
Hey, I'm more than happy to speak to them. I mean, there's nothing Jebb could say that I can't counter. I mean, the guy shot at me the other day. Right, I'll see you soon. Honestly, I thought we might just get through a day without some sort of hiccup, but guess what? Of course. When Jebb's involved, there's always going to be surprises round every corner. Right, let's head to town. Alright, let's park up here and let's go and see what these guys want. Better get my story in order, hadn't I? Okay, so here's a little update. We've just come out of probably about an hour's worth of chat, and they were very nice actually. They had a long chat about what had happened since I'd got here. I told them some of the things that I'd found out. I told them about the barrels of oil in the lake, and showed them the photo that I took earlier on. But they've said they've checked everything out. There is no... Much as he's a pain, and there's stupid things he's doing that are annoying us, they're like, it's small fry stuff. They're not going to get involved. They've told us to just forget about it and get on with things and not worry about him. What they did do is do a lot of digging on the mine and what the story is there, and they've basically said that it's pretty standard procedure. The mine has gone into trust because the owner has disappeared. If a certain amount of time passes, they can then sell the mine, and then the money that is made from the mine is held in trust until such time that either there's proof that the owner is dead, or the owner comes back and claims the money. So, in the interim, Jebb, as a fellow family member, is running that mine. That's the stuff that we can hear up there. There's nothing illegal going on, and there's nothing more to it than that. So, looks like we're on our own again. Also, Sandy's in trouble. If she levels any more accusations against Jebb, she's going to be hauled in front of the courts and done with defamation and other stuff. So she's pretty upset. But that's where we are. Jebb's, as of now, got away with everything he's done up until now. So I even talked about when I was listening, when I was snooping around his garage the other night, and what he said to the sheriff. He's all denied it. The sheriff denied it. So we haven't really got a leg to stand on. Sandy even brought up with him the fact that the suggestion that he killed his brother is well known in the town, and they said without any evidence and without any proof, there is nothing they can do. So what I've managed to do now, along with Sandy, is upset Jebb even more. Sandy said he was absolutely livid when he left this place. So I guess we're going to have to watch our back for a bit longer, aren't we? So as we drive past Jebb's here, one of the things the cops actually said was that Jebb showed them proof of conversations he'd had with his brother as he was leaving, as he left Elk Mountain, basically saying that he was done with the place, he had no money, so he was going to try and get himself sorted somewhere else and maybe come back one day when he had a bit more cash. So again, even it doesn't even look like he's dead. I think he's just moved on, had enough of the place, and gone to do something else. So maybe we have been getting a little bit too excited and there's nothing to it, and that's that. Anyway, here we go, back to the yard. Let's grab the tractor and do this little this fertilising contract. So we've just finished this fertilising contract, and Worryingly, I can see smoke over there, and it looks worryingly like it's at the farm. So I'm going to jump in the tractor quickly. We're going to go and see what's going on. Okay, this is terrible. Our truck is on fire. I don't know why our truck is on fire. I don't know how it's on fire. I've called the fire brigade. They are on their way over, but this is a disaster. Luckily the truck was empty, but I'm really worried the whole thing's going to explode, so hopefully they can get here soon. Hello?
I have warned you, and I have warned you. This is what happens when you get involved in other people's business.